Tonight, Liberal Senator Jane Hume has unveiled the Coalition's plan to mandate that public service workers, this is all our bureaucrats, that they must return to their offices 5 days a week if the Coalition is elected. It comes as employment census data shows that 3 years after the pandemic, some 61% of our bureaucrats are working from home at least part of the time. The Coalition believes this figure is too high and it's driving down productivity and driving up inefficiencies. Senator Jane Hume joins me now from Sydney. Senator, thank you so much. I know you've just made this announcement, but I thought it was so important I had to get you on the screen and tell people about it at home. I'm shocked 61% of the public servants work from home. How do you do the job in border protection working from home?
That's a very good question, Peter. In fact, around 22% of the public servants in 2019 had some form of working from home arrangements. That went up dramatically during the pandemic, as you would expect. In 2020, it was around 50%, in 2022, around 53%. But you'd expect 3 years after the pandemic that that number would reduce. In fact, as you said, it's gone up to around 61% now. Moreover, it's been embedded into the employment agreements by the public service that have been agreed with the Labor government. That's despite the fact that the Secretary's Board made an agreement with the Australian Public Service Commissioner just in 2023 that any work from home arrangements should work not just for the individual, but also for their team and for the department. That's not the case now. Public servants have a right to demand to work from home. And that's simply not working. It's detracting from productivity, which we know is so fundamentally important if we're going to deliver a more effective and efficient public service.
And when we're talking about home, Jane Hume, we're not saying that they're in a suburb of Canberra so that if they need to go in the office, all of a sudden you can get them in there. I know of circumstances where public servants out of Canberra have moved to the Sunshine Coast in Queensland. They live up there all the time, yet they're supposedly running a team of 200 or 300 people in the bureaucracy in Canberra. Now, Blind Freddie can tell you that doesn't work.
We've heard stories that to my office quite recently, a public servant spoke to us saying that a member of their team had chosen to work from home full-time, but was very difficult and unreliable to get hold of. And the reason why was because that public servant was travelling around Australia in a camper van with their family. Now, that's not working from home in my mind. It's certainly not productive for their team. It's not productive for their department.
Good on you, Jane Hume. I think I can hear my audience applauding you from home. This is a terrific move, and 5 days a week means you're serious. Thank you for your time.